Thanks so much tonight, live from Erie High School. And as we mentioned, what happened at Erie High was far from an isolated incident. There were false threats at schools all across Pennsylvania. Erie News Now Lisa Adams joins us in studio tonight. Lisa, you pick up the story from here with the scope of this problem and how state police, even the FBI, are involved this evening.
Good evening, Eva. These so-called swatting incidents were widespread across Pennsylvania. You can see all of the marks that we've placed on this map here behind me, coming in as early as 8 o'clock in the morning in some communities. It hit our region later with the Erie High incident, as Ethan said, coming through Erie County 911 about 10:40, and then a threat to Meadville area high coming into Crawford County 911 about 10:43. And you may have seen state police cars around other local schools today. Fort LaBeouf, one example, that was just a precaution. They stationed state police at other schools until they were sure that all of these incidents were cleared. As we prepared this map for our storyteller to give you the big picture, there were a lot of these incidents down in the Pittsburgh area, Uniontown, Pittsburgh, at parochial schools, public schools too, in the center of the state, Johnstown, Altoona, Bellefonte here as well. And then on the eastern side of the state, as far as east as the Allentown area. Now, according to state police, all calls, whether involving public or parochial schools, involve threats of an active shooter situation or a bomb. We talked with state police in our area to get a little bit more information on what was common about these calls.
I believe the majority of the swatting calls coming in today to the Commonwealth, I believe it was a Middle Eastern accent, and he seemed to always have a common theme of taking hostages in a bathroom or a central part of the school after shots had been fired.
So now state police, local police, and the FBI are all sharing information, trying to determine the origin of these calls. I reached out to the FBI earlier today, and they issued this statement saying they're aware of all these calls and they take swatting very seriously because it puts innocent people at risk. They're going to work with local law enforcement partners to gather, share, and act upon any of these threats. They ask the public to stay vigilant and report any suspicious activity or individuals immediately to their local police, or you can call the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. Live in the studio, Lisa Adams, Erie News Now.
Lisa, thanks.